Yuta versus the Sinister Six from Insomniac would happen in a hypothetical timeline where the Six would have killed Spider-Man, and while Yuta is on his way back to Japan to take down Yuji and help out with everything that happened with Shibuya, he would feel the need to use his power responsibly to take down the supervillains that have crippled New York City. Thus, starting off with the Sinister Six. So, how would he do against their full might, and what are their abilities that would clash with his? So, uh, there is one thing I would have to address before talking about the Six's abilities, that being if they can see any sort of magical abilities, as I would be equalizing the verses. And yes, they would, as it is shown in Spider-Man 2 that uh, that the characters can see magical effects and whatnot. But as for their scaling, most of their stuff comes off of Electro, who can canonically blast lightning and travel at those speeds. So they are all more or less around lightning timers, based on the difficulty Spider-Man had with his fights against them. So overall, they would be quite fast, and in terms of power, they would be considered large building level due to uh, characters' abilities like Electro being able to smash through this smoke tower, which, for all those that don't know, it's you get the idea. And as for Spider-Man versus the strength, Rhino in the second game was able to kick Peter's butt and smash him through a wall. Overall, helping us get the understanding that Rhino is more or less the tank of the team and could, based off of stuff shown in his bio, be higher than large building level, but we'd have to see. And as per the other abilities of the Sinister Six, Scorpion's poison does cause a lot of uh, acid bending trips, and even though Peter does have a healing factor, it didn't quite save him from, going through a bunch of illusions and barely being able to get out of dying from the toxin while Scorpion is trying to kill him on the way to getting the cure to the poison. And as per other Haxi or other special abilities the Six have, uh, Mr. Negative's powers would make it hard for Yuta's powers to work, as although it is debatable whether it works this way, it is shown in later games that Mr. Negative's powers are at least somewhat spiritual. Now, moving on from the Six to Yuta, Yuta would be capable of many feats, mainly due to cross scaling, but someone that he's directly compared to is Hikari, who he only says is stronger if he gets worked up, meaning his domain, which doesn't give him any direct amps other than some hacked abilities, which directly means that at that point in time, he scaled to Hikari being able to at least somewhat dodge a bolt of lightning when it was super close to him. And as per his physical stats, he can reinforce them with spiritual energy. Not spiritual energy, but cursed energy, the energy of his verse. And because of how domains work, I can, using the full power of the user, they're a quick and easy way to more or less give across how powerful X character is in JJK, especially if they make a structure with their cursed energy, like Jogo's domain expansion, which creates a mountain, and but you can go higher with this, as Jogo, as it is known and stated within several data books, that Jogo has lesser durability than many other characters. And this is important because of one key fact. Hanami, someone who is referenced in this point in the data book, takes 4 black flashes from Yuji one after another, with a black flash being stated to be a 2.5 increase in terms of power. And one of Yuji's punches can do the same damage as Hanami's. So, overall, it's a massive increase in terms of power. But you might be wondering why I'm even bringing this up in the first place. Well, that's because Yuta easily cleaves through Yuji when they first meet. So it's not exactly like, so the whole reason why I'm bringing this up is to make the point that Yuta can easily cliff anyone that is 2.5 times mound level or higher. Likely 4 times 2.5 because of the punches Yuji landed. But regarding even disregarding the multiplier given, it's still quite high. And without that, Yuta still has the ability to double team his opponents, with him being able to call out Rika by putting on his ring. And Rika does have the ability to sort of fly around and do things herself. So overall, she and him would make a great duo, with him being able to fire off a energy beam with her assist. And he has copied a few abilities, but the main one is Cursed Speech, which allows him to freeze his opponent in place or really do anything with them to allow him to gain a momentary advantage in combat. But aside from that, he has one other unique ability to him, that being positive cursed energy, where he's able to regenerate lost limbs, which he can do towards himself and others. So, who would win? Yuta Akotsu. Even though the Sinister Six are all faster than Yuta, well, most, discounting Vulture, Yuta is still far more powerful, and his abilities can give him a heavy counter, as he can use Rhino's greater durability to smash and protect himself against, say, Scorpion's poison or Electro's blasts, which are the only ones in the series that seem to have the capacity to tear down massive structures. So, wanted to say thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Hit subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell notification to know when new videos come out. And I will see you next time. Bye.